Hello everyone, Scott here, and it's coming up to New Year's resolution time when I record this video, halfway through December, and a lot of people are thinking about their New Year's resolutions for 2020. Now, most people fail badly at this, so today I want to talk to you about consequences, and we're going to be looking at a principle going into first, second and third level consequences of your actions. Now, this is something, if I can catch you guys at the right time, might make an impact in the success of your New Year's resolutions moving forward into the new year. By the way, resolutions don't need to wait to the new year. I start mine in November, so this video is evergreen. It will last at any time of the year. Let's go into this. Now, it's all over the internet, so it's a brief introduction. Just Google first and second and third level consequences, and this will come up. Also, if you want an in-depth look at this, look at Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio's book, Principles, is a great book. It goes into a little bit more depth than this. So let's take something like going to the gym. I will explain this, so don't worry about reading my writing as we go through. So let's take this and break it down into consequences. And I want to show you what are the first level consequences of going to the gym. Well, let's have a look and think. So if you go to the gym, it's definitely going to be hassle. You might be not used to going to the gym, you might be shy and nervous. Might be uncomfortable. If you're putting in a good training session, you're probably going to have pain. Travelling time, so there's lots of negative reasons as to why we don't want to go to the gym. We're tired. We're hungover. All these reasons, the first level consequences, the first thing that happens when I go to the gym, I'm there, I feel shy, uncomfortable if it's not my place, I need to go through pain, I need to get off my lazy arse and do it, I need to travel, perhaps I need to even pay some money to do that. So all these things could definitely be seen as a negative. And that's the first thing we think about. Should I go to the gym? Should I exercise? Should I go out and run? Again, the gym, running. Should I go out in the rain? I'm going to get wet. There's all these negative things that happen, which is why we make the decision not to train and keep fit. But let's take that a stage further and let's look and see this is second level consequences. So what are the second level consequences of going to the gym or training? And that's things that happen out with the initial hit. So we are going to get a rush of feel-good chemicals. So we're going to feel good. Nobody ever feels bad about going to a gym and doing a session. They feel good about themselves. Let's use the term DOMS, so delayed onset muscle soreness. So you might feel some residual pain for that. But instantly after the gym, we're going to feel good, we're going to get a rush of chemicals. If you go to the gym and train, you're going to get a better sleep, assuming it's not just 2 minutes before you go to bed, so you're going to sleep better. You're going to feel better about yourself, so your self-worth is going to go up, your self-esteem is going to go up, so you'll self-esteem. Perhaps you get some instant benefits of your body, a tiny little bit of weight loss or a little bit of definition. So you get a good body. So if we ignore the first level, which are all pretty negative, really, and go into the second level consequences, then we see that there's a few negative things, but there's mostly good things. But let's take this to level 3. And what are the third level consequences of training or going to the gym? Well, we're definitely going to live longer. We're definitely going to be healthier. Health. We are going to look better. And so on. We're going to lead a much healthier, longer, fulfilling life, having trained earlier years gone by. So when we look at deciding to go to the gym, we probably want to ignore all the shit that's going to happen immediately because we know that's bad. But for a little bit of discomfort at the start end, i.e. level 1 of the consequences, we can ignore that to start crafting a good body, to start being fit, to start hitting more goals, to start feeling better about ourselves, to start feeling good naked, whatever it is for you guys. and then go on to level 3, that's actually making yourself healthier, fitter, and live a lot longer. So hopefully no one agrees with that. One final example on this, we go to the gym. Let's think about what the decision, not to do something good, but to do something perhaps negative. So that could be the TV or social media. So the first level of social media and going to the gym is escapism, so escape, which makes us feel good. If we are addicted to social media, then we're going to get an instant hit of dopamine every time we check our phone. And again, it's like a drug, it's like taking coffee or alcohol. It makes us feel good initially. So TV, social media, we can escape, we can do dopamine, we get hits of feel-good chemicals. So for the very short term, level 1, then that actually makes us feel good about ourselves. But if we move on and we see this as a pattern and we don't go to the gym or train and we sit and watch social media, then we probably stagnate, might affect our health. I guarantee if you sit in social media versus training, your mental state of mind, you're not going to feel as good. So your mental well-being. If you're sitting watching the TV rather than going out and spending time with friends and doing stuff and going to the gym and going to classes, your probably social side is going to fall as well. So there's loads of these from a pretty much immediate effect a few weeks after. But what happens long term? Well, if you choose to sit and watch the TV for the next 10 years and don't do other stuff, don't educate yourself, don't go to the gym, don't try and achieve things, then this is where you don't get results. I forget what age I was, 19 years old, so more than 20, let's say 20 years ago, I cut the aerial off my TV. If you don't know what an aerial is, Google it, we used to have them, and haven't watched TV since, haven't consumed newspapers, news, any of this mainstream media. And I think I did an article once, I've read 700 books. I studied part-time evenings and weekends to get a degree and then a master's degree. I studied in martial arts, so learned how to fight, went on to get a black belt, run my own martial arts school. These are things I all did out with the time that I would have spent watching TV. Now, if we look back 20 years and somebody says, yeah, but I like watching Coronation Street, what has that person achieved watching fucking an hour of soaps every single day? If they've watched an hour of soaps and someone else went on to read 700 books, to get martial arts, to run marathons, to set up businesses, where I'm recording this, the time that people spend pissing about on social media and watching TV, I like to do it. The Compound Effect, another great book by Darren Hardy, check it out. The compound effect of wasting your time on social media and TV every single day means that 10, 20 years down the line, you could have £1 million empire, you could have lots of buy-to-lets, you could have an amazing body, you could have achieved lots of things in life. But the third level consequence of sitting watching TV every single day of your life, and it's not TV now, it's Netflix, and I'm addicted to box sets. I binge watched a box set and I've spent all week, that's maybe 10, 20 hours a year week watching TV. Now, listen, everybody loves a bit of Netflix. I am guilty of that on a Saturday, even on a Sunday as well sometimes, but I don't want to get into the habit of doing it every day. It's the easy option. You get a little bit of hit, it's escapism, it's relaxation. These are good things, it makes you feel good. But the second and third level consequences of consuming all that social media, needing to get into arguments with people, means that you don't achieve any results. So anytime you're faced with this, and I've only given 2 examples, think of the examples in your life, but anytime you're faced with a decision, ignore the first level consequences because these are the most meaningless ones, and then think about the second and third level consequences. First level meaning they happen immediately, it's instant gratification or instant pain. Second is what happens after it, a few hours after, a few weeks, a few months. But the real results come here in level 3. So every time you make a decision on these New Year's resolutions, or indeed anything in life, always defer back to second and third level consequences of your actions. So hope this has been interesting. You can Google first and second level consequences, Ray Dalio, and have a look online if you want a more in-depth view into this, and I hope it helps.